So anyway, just continuing maintenance. But when you have something that pays very nicely, you don't mind spending the money to do the continued maintenance, right? Hey there, everybody. Scavenger Steve back here with you, saying hello once again, of course, to my scavenging and scavenger friends out there. So very quickly, I'm at a motel here in my hometown. It's one of the best buys I ever got. I only paid $30,000. I had gone with their niece, and this was a contract sale that they had gotten returned to them, and the buyer had walked away and just handed back in the contract. It was getting late in the year. They were almost in their 80s. They were at least late 70s and wanted to get it off their mind, and they remembered me, and it was one of the best deals, as I just said, that I have ever gotten. It's been it's kind of been like a mini gold mine, or like, let's say, a cash cow, maybe a huge cash cow or a mini gold mine. Made me a lot of money. I've had it since back in the 90s. But anyway, to cut to the chase here, every now and then, when you buy an older property that's in pretty good shape, it does require maintenance, right? There's no doubt about that. So to get to my point here, we have a little problem. You can see what the problem is right there. So I'll point the camera right up there. Okay, so this cement board, which forms the soffitting, right? For those of you that don't know, in American English, we call this roof extension. We call it, let's see, give you a better angle. We call all that the soffit or the soffitting, okay? And so you can see it's kind of a cement board that's dropping down. It's sagging. I have to do something about it, because the next time around, it will not pass the city inspection, all right? So what do? I put on my Scavenging Think cap. My third grade teachers say, now students, now put on your thinking caps. So I'm still putting on my thinking cap, but it's a scavenging thinking cap. So I get a guy, I'm going to walk around to the other side here, and we have the same problem occurring on the other side. So as soon as I get there, just to show you what this looks like, I have the mailboxes here. Let's see, there are 15 apartments, yeah. So isn't that nice? This is the outgoing mail, and then we have 15 other apartments. All right, so I don't want to get too long here, so let me hurry along. And speaking about maintenance, we had to change the stairway a year ago. So we put that in. We had to put in a new deck floor. You can see up above, these are new boards here. And we had to put in some reinforcing boards, like what you see here. Okay, these are the old boards, and we had to reinforce those boards. So anyway, just continuing maintenance. But when you have something that pays very nicely, you don't mind spending the money to do the continued maintenance, right? Okay, so now we're back around to the other side, and we have the same problem going on here. This is 13 feet long, by the way. There we go. So here's the thing. I say to the contractor, what do you need? Well, he needs $700 to do the whole job. I didn't show him the other side. So once he committed to the price, and once he's gotten it up to this point, he's over at the hardware store buying lumber now. So then just before he left for the hardware store, I say this, and this is another scavenging tactic. You know, this is something you don't do every day, right? Yes, that's right. I don't do this, haven't done this in a very long time. Well, we all know that once you do something once, the second time around, you almost cut your time in half. Isn't that right? And I got him to say, yes, that's right. Okay, then I take him around to the other side that he's unaware of. And I'm not cheating anybody here. It's just good common business sense. But it is a scavenging tactic. Take him around there. Now listen, we just agreed that you can cut your time in half. I'm going to expect a lot better price over here on the other side. Well, you let me think about that. So he's thinking about it as he goes to the lumber yard. And I'm waiting here until he returns. Just a little lesson or two to pass along to you, and I'll bring you an update as I try to do. I'll let you go for now. Hope all is well. So I'll sign off by saying this is Scavenger Steve, encouraging you to go seize the day and scavenge your way. And please be a subscriber if you aren't already, and give me a like if you indeed like any part of this. Okay, I hope you have. Bye-bye. See you next time.